What's up? In this video, I just want to discuss what are the Denver Broncos doing? Because right now, they have a lot of stuff going on. Like, are they just like saying, forget it, we just go start over? It's a total rebuild. As someone who's been a Bronco fan for almost 30 years, this is how I'm feeling right now with the Broncos. Like, they've had me like this since. I'm not going to say I still had hope in 2016 right after they won the Super Bowl when they went 9-7. But now I've just been like this. Like it started with George Payton. George Payton is the GM that they got to replace John Elway. He came in and a lot of Bronco fans thought he was going to make a difference. They brought in Vic Fangio. I can't remember if Fangio was before him or not. But then they brought in Nathaniel Hackett. Nathaniel Hackett didn't work out. They fired him. Then they brought in Sean Payton. The only reason why they hired Nathaniel Hackett is they thought they were going to be able to get Aaron Rodgers to come along with him. And that wasn't the case. So we ended up with Nathaniel Hackett, who was never a head coach. He was only an offensive coordinator. And Nathaniel Hackett was so bad that he decided not to play his starters at all the entire preseason. As a new coach, a new quarterback, you were just like, hey, we're just not going to play the starters. And then we're just going to let them go out there the very first game of the year on Monday night against the new quarterback's old team that he was with for almost 10 years. And let's see how it goes. And then we can't even manage the clock. And we get embarrassed on Monday Night Football by kicking a 64-yard field goal to try to win the game. Instead of giving a quarterback that you just paid millions of dollars to go for it on 4th and 3. Hey, let's kick a 64-yard field goal to try to win the game on the road. And that didn't work. Well, before Sean Payton, the worst thing they did was sign Russell Wilson to all that money. Before, like, why would you give a quarter? I don't care if he won a Super Bowl. He had won that Super Bowl 10 years ago almost. Why would you sign him to that ridiculous contract and then give him an extension before he even played a damn down for you? And it was quite clear in the beginning, as soon as Sean Payton got there, Sean Payton never liked Russell Wilson to begin with. He started off, oh, you're not going to be kissing. Why are you kissing all these babies? Are you running for president or something? It was something like that he told Russell Wilson. Like, he never liked Russell Wilson to begin with. But George Payton, I want to know one thing. Why the hell did he hire Vance Joseph back? Vance Joseph was a horrible head coach. He was a horrible defensive coordinator in Arizona. So why the hell would you bring him back to Denver? You could have had Vic Fangio. You could have had Rex Ryan. But you brought back Vance Joseph. And the Broncos defense gave up 70 damn points to the Miami Dolphins because of it. Then with a few games left in the season, you decide to get rid of the best defensive leaders on the team in releasing Kareem Jackson. So it's just, the Broncos just made, like, that was part of the heart of the defense, and you got rid of Kareem Jackson. So then we get to the end of the season. You had already benched Russell Wilson at the end of the season, and now, right before the draft, you're like, okay, forget it. We're going to release Russell Wilson. Save some cap space. I get all that, but still. So you release Russell Wilson. Then Tim Patrick, who haven't played in 2 years, but is somehow still on the team, and then is a great receiver, but is always injured. He restructured his contract, I guess, to where he got a 1-year deal or whatever. But right after that happened, they shock everybody by deciding to release the heart and soul of the defense in Justin Simmons. Like, how the hell do you release a top 5 safety in the NFL? Even if people don't think he number 1, I think he either 1 or 2. But for you to, I know he's been in the league 8 years, but still, he about to go to a contender and win something. And now today, You just announced that you trading Jerry Jeudy to the Browns for a 5th and a 6th round pick. Not a 3rd and a 4th. They tried to get a 2nd for Jerry Jeudy last year. You declined that. But you end up with a 5th or 6th. So they still making moves. So now I would not be surprised if they also traded Courtland Sutton for a 2nd or 3rd round pick. I would not be surprised at all. Because I feel like that's if they bring in Tim Patrick back, they probably go with Mims and the other Braylon Johnson or whatever that was this year. So they might trade Courtland Sutton. And I'm gonna be real. I would not be surprised if they were stupid enough to trade Pat Surtain for another 1st round pick to go up higher in the draft. Like I would not, like, the Broncos do so much stupid shit that I would not be surprised if they traded Pat Surtain. I wouldn't be surprised at all. But thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, like and comment. Let me know in the comment section, what do you think about the moves that the Broncos are doing? Are they just, it seems like they just tearing everything down and starting from scratch. Like, so I don't know if it's going to pay off. Hopefully it pay off. They get a rookie quarterback. They got some young receivers. Maybe get some more people on defense. Maybe they can be like the Houston Texans were this year. Or it could be another 6-7 years of misery for the Broncos. But anyway, let me know in the comment section what you think about the Broncos moves. More videos coming soon. Trey T out. Peace.